Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, Stoic philosopher, and one of history's most influential thinkers. From my tutor, not to become a green or blue supporter at the races, or side with the light or heavies in the amphitheatre, to tolerate pain and feel few needs, to work with my own hands and mind my own business, to be deaf to malicious gossip. Letters from a Stoic by Seneca, Roman philosopher, statesman, and one of the most influential figures in Stoicism. Judging from what you tell me and from what I hear, I feel that you show great promise. You do not tear from place to place and unsettle yourself from one move to another. Restlessness of this sort is symptomatic of a sick mind. Nothing, to my way of thinking, is a better proof of a well-ordered mind than a man's ability to stop where he is and pass some time in his own company. Discourses by Epictetus. Despite being born into slavery, he went on to become one of the greatest Stoics of all time. As it is though, make no mistake, this body does not belong to you, it is only cunningly constructed clay, and since I could not make the body yours, I have given you a portion of myself instead, the power of positive and negative impulse, of desire and aversion, the power, in other words, of making good use of impressions. If you take care of it and identify it, you will never be blocked or frustrated. You won't have to complain, and you will never need to blame or flatter anyone. The Revival of the Religious Sciences by Imam al-Ghazali, scholar, theologian, and one of the greatest minds of the Islamic world. It is understood from this verse that the rank of a learned man and their honor are much higher. God says, "Those who are believers among you and are the learned, God will increase their rank." Hazrat Ibn Abbas said about them, "The rank of the learned is 700 times more than that of the believers, and the difference between the two ranks is the distance of the path of 500 years. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, Stoic philosopher, and one of history's most influential thinkers. To be always the same man, unchanged in sudden pain, in the loss of a child, in lingering sickness. To see clearly in his living example that a man can combine intensity and relaxation, not to be impatient in explanation." Letters from a Stoic by Seneca, Roman philosopher, statesman, and one of the most influential figures in Stoicism. To be everywhere is to be nowhere. People who spend their whole life traveling abroad end up having plenty of places where they can find hospitality, but no real friendships. Discourses by Epictetus. And being attached to many things, we are weighed down and dragged along with them. If the weather keeps us from travelling, we sit down, fret, and keep asking, which way is the wind blowing? The Revival of the Religious Sciences by Imam al-Ghazali. He said, "You are living in an age wherein the theologians are many, the Quran readers and the preachers are few, The beggars are few, and the givers are many. Therein the deeds are better than knowledge, but soon will come over you such an age, therein the theologians will be few, the preachers and the Quran readers many, the givers few, and the beggars many. Therein knowledge will be better than deeds. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. No, think like this, as if you were on the point of death. You are old. Don't then let this directing mind of yours be enslaved any longer. No more jerking to the strings of selfish impulse. No more disquiet at your present or suspicion of your future fate. Letters from a Stoic by Seneca. Nothing hinders a cure so much as frequent changes of treatment. A wound will not heal over if it is being made the subject of experiments with different ointments. A plant which is frequently moved never grows strong. Nothing is so useful that it can be of any service in the mere passing. Discourses by Epictetus. What should we do then? Make the best use of what is in our power, and treat the rest in accordance with its nature. And what is nature? However God decides. The Revival of the Religious Sciences by Imam al-Ghazali. O Camille, knowledge is better than wealth. Knowledge guards you, but you are guarding wealth. Knowledge dispenses justice, while wealth seeks justice. Wealth decreases with expense, while knowledge increases with expense. He said, a learned man is better than the one who prays and fights in the way of God. When a learned man dies, such a calamity befalls on Islam which cannot be removed except by his successor. All men are dead, only the learned are alive.